Hello, internet friends, and welcome to the day after November. I guess inquiring minds want to know, how did we do with the writing challenge? And spoiler alert, we did it. We did it! Woo! It's Martinelli's. We're breaking out the Martinellis. Hell yeah. Cheers! I just want to like decompress, get on here, talk to you about how November went, and next week hopefully I will have like an actual vlog for you that recaps how this week went, even though you already know the answer. So how was November? How was writing? This is a big milestone for me. The popular November writing challenge known as NaNoWriMo has been a staple of my childhood ever since I was a wee lass, ever since I knew I wanted to become a writer, and I have never completed it, ever. I was never writing consistently, and when I tried to do NaNoWriMo, I always got discouraged by like having to hit this word count, having to put down words that I wasn't proud of, and I also just wasn't self-disciplined enough to just even write every day. For all those things, it never happened. I felt like this year something just snapped in me and I really needed to do this symbolically for me, for little me. I wasn't technically doing NaNoWriMo this year. NaNoWriMo as a brand, as an organization, has kind of come under fire for a lot of reasons that I find to be valid criticisms, and so I didn't want to support the organization. So I was actually doing a different challenge called the Rough Draft Challenge, created by Heart Breathings. Her challenge is a lot more flexible also, which is why I like it. It's not 50k or bust. You can pick a word count that seems more realistic for you to hit based on your other obligations, and you can even set a goal that's not based on words. You can set it based off of hours in which you write every day. So her challenge is a lot more flexible, but for me personally, I want to hit that 50k. Symbolically, I needed to hit it at least once in my life. So that was the challenge I set for myself. And this year, we fucking did it. Things I did differently this year that I didn't do in past years is that, well, first of all, I really felt like the weight of time on my shoulders. I kind of felt like Alexander Hamilton running out of time. I really was pushing myself emotionally to do it. I also decided to do a collection of short stories rather than just one novel. That probably was the best decision I made because it allowed me to bounce between different ideas. So when I would run out of words, run out of scenes for one narrative, I could just jump to another one, kind of go to that well until it was dry, and then like go back to the other story, see what other ideas were generated there. Bouncing back and forth really helped me hit the 50k. Also, I mean, I technically did hit 50k in November because I used some backup words from October, but that's what the backup words were for. That was the point of the backup words. So yeah, so I think those two things really set me up for success. Vlogging also was a really helpful thing. I really enjoyed the process of vlogging. It was kind of hard at times to think about vlogging and the structure of a vlog while I was writing. It was just like two demanding tasks that I needed to do in the same day. And some days I would be like ahead on writing, but I needed to edit my vlog, and so I would fall behind on writing. So it was kind of like a double-edged sword. I felt like vlogging kept me accountable and it also was encouraging, but it was also a time suck. I would love to continue doing writing vlogs, but I think that I definitely wouldn't do like a weekly writing vlog thing. Maybe like a once a month sort of vlog sounds more doable. Or even like, part of me even wonders if daily vlogs would have been an easier lift for me, because since I was doing weekly, I felt like I had to take more time to like craft the story. I wanted to add like b-roll footage and like music, but those things took a lot of time, and I think that if I just did like shorter daily vlogs, I probably would have given myself more permission to let them be shitty. Let them just be like a talking head with some light b-roll and footage of me typing, done, you know? Part of me thinks I could have helped, but also there were times when I was literally writing from 9 p.m. to midnight because that was like the only time I was able to dedicate time to writing that day. And I can't imagine how cranky I would be if I had to edit and post a vlog after writing until midnight. I think I'd be pretty mad. And I think like once you miss one, you sort of like kind of snowball, you know, into missing more. So who knows, maybe that would have been a disaster. But yeah, I'm really proud of myself. I think that like kind of like the overall feeling I'm having is just relief. Like I feel like I've been thinking about writing this whole month, thinking about editing. I think I blocked out any of my other daily responsibilities just to get this like challenge done, and I am so happy to finally like have a moment to breathe. That being said, like my writing journey isn't over. I don't have a completed product of a collection of short stories to share with people. So there is more writing that needs to be done, and I think I'm anxious about you know, what comes after, what comes in December. I really want to publish something in my 30s. I would love to do it in like my early to mid 30s, and I'm 29 right now, so you know that time's coming up. So I really want this to happen, but I am the only person who can make it happen, and you know my track record with writing hasn't been great in the past, so that kind of stresses me out. Like I want to do this right now and I feel motivated right now, but will I be as motivated even like 1 month from now, 2 months from now, 6 months from now, you know? But right now I feel really great. And we just had to take this win and drink our fucking Martinellis. By the way, speaking of wins, guess who hit 100 subscribers? We actually hit 100 like earlier in this year, but like I didn't want to acknowledge it because like part of me feared that by the time I posted a video about it, I would dip under 100 again and I would look real stupid. But I feel kind of confident, at least, that I will still have over 100 subscribers by the time this video goes up, and I really want to talk about it and kind of just celebrate another win and thank everybody who took a chance on me and is still taking a chance on me. Thank you for being here. I think this is also a good time to like give you some channel updates, what I hope the channel will turn into kind of updates. I'm stateside for the time being. I might do some traveling in May of next year, so if you were interested in the travel content, there might be more coming soon. I also am planning on visiting Peru again in March, so I might also vlog that. I don't know, those friends don't know about the channel, so maybe it'll be sneaky vlogs. I'm also thinking of doing more writing content in the year 2025. If writing's something I seriously want to prioritize, then I might as well turn it into content. So that is one of the plans. I would love to do more writing vlogs, writing challenges, review like popular books about writing, put those tips into use, and I think that could be really interesting content. Yeah, those are all things that I'm thinking of doing. But I am open to suggestions. This is an us thing. This is a two-way relationship. We take feedback very seriously at My Quarter Life Crisis LLC. What else do I want to talk about? Books. What am I currently reading? So I am reading Baby You're Gonna Be Mine, Nothing to See Here, and Perfect Little World by Kevin Wilson. My favorite author. I am embarking on kind of like my magnum opus, which I think is gonna be the Kevin Wilson video. That's kind of like one of those videos that like, I'm doing it for me, you know, that's not a you video. But I hope you like it anyway. What else can I talk about? Honestly, I'm really tired. I feel like November was like 24 hours and a million years all at once. And I would love nothing more than to like edit this video really quick and then take the longest nap of my life. But in the meantime, to anyone who embarked on some sort of writing challenge this November, I hope all of your writing dreams come true someday. May we all end up on the New York Times bestseller list. Thank you, good night.